I'm so excited because Dr. Sharma is joining us again today, and he is a very famous astrologer. I had to beg him to come share his wisdom with us today, and he appears regularly on TV, and he's a personal astrologer to many celebrities in India. So thank you so much, Dr. Sharma, for sharing your precious time with us. And I'm very excited because we're going to give you guys the 2020 download. So what this next year is going to look like for you, and how to prepare to make the most out of this very powerful period. So just from the energy aspect, right? So from the energy aspect, the years carry a collective energy, okay? So for everyone, we're on our own spiritual journeys, but as a collective, we're also going through this journey together. So basically, in 2018, you guys probably went through, like your life was literally a roller coaster, and it probably looked like this, right? You were crying, you were laughing, everything, right? So it was a period of transformation. 2019 was a period of rebirth, where you were sort of like getting clarity, figuring out what you wanted in your life, stepping into your power, becoming more confident with the beautiful being of light that you are. And 2020 is going to carry more of that energy. So 2020 is going to be very much about rapid manifestation. So you will be manifesting very rapidly, very quickly. Like, I cannot stress that enough. Everything's going to happen like boom, 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 boom. And I know 2019 sort of flew by like that, but 2020 is going to happen even faster. Okay, so make sure you guys plan exactly what you want to create this year, and pay very close attention to this, because what you're thinking about, what you're feeling, is exactly what you're going to attract and create into your life. Okay, the other thing is that 2020 is going to be a very spiritual year. So you guys are going to see that Reiki crystals are going to be coming into the mainstream even more. So 2020 is really very much about rapid manifestation and tremendous spiritual growth, including ascension. So we're all ascending into the fifth dimension, right? And I'll make a separate video about that. But for today, we just want to give you an overview of what 2020 is going to be like for us. So Dr. Sharma, again, he's a very famous astrologer, and he's going to explain to you how actually Western astrology is wrong. Why is it wrong? Because it's not accurate. Whereas Vedic astrology is very accurate because it comes down to the
karmic level.
Karmic level. So it comes down from the karmic level because we all have lived so many lifetimes, right? So it encompasses all of that vibration. But it's also more accurate from the mathematical aspect of astrology, right?
Yeah.
Because they go down to the fifth decimal, whereas Western astrology goes down to the third decimal. So, Dr. Sharma, can you just share with us like a little bit about how Vedic astrology is different than Western astrology?
Vedic astrology, primarily, the funda of Vedic astrology is karma. Karma is the funda. Whatever we do, that is being indicated by the planets. The only reason, so the whole subject, astrology, what we see today, is a whole sort of contribution from the Vedic side. A part of mathematics is called as astronomy. It is not astrology, it is astronomy. The interpretation part, which we call today as astrology. Now it is both subjects are combined together, and we call both subject as astrology. It is known as astrology today. Actually, a part of which is analytical branch of science, which is astronomy. The planetary positions and etc. Everything is astronomy, and the interpretation part is not a science. We can call that as a holistic branch of science, like yoga, Ayurveda, Reiki, naturopathy. Those are holistic branch of science. These combined together, we can call, it is known as astrology today. Okay, so Vedic astrology, we consider the karmic aspects, karma aspects. And second part is, I'll narrate through an example. So we can call, for us to understand, we can call our horoscope or native chart as a karmic balance sheet. Carry forward karmic balance sheet. It has got asset and liabilities, means good karma and bad karma, based on which we are bound to enjoy those fruits, either good or bad. It is being indicated by planets. So planets do not have any role in our karma. That is very clear. do not have any role means it cannot gives us any results. So for us to understand again, we are landing on this earth or by taking this birth along with some sort of asset and some sort of liabilities. So we can say, it's a traffic ahead. So how to rule the traffic, how to understand about the traffic, or in the current scenario, what we call as nature. It has been, now we take into consideration the aspects of the planets, different energy levels, the planetary positions we consider, and we can compare to that as a traffic. So traffic indicators here and there through this journey. So when we analyze the traffic, we call that as a gochara phala. In the sense, every year or in a couple of months or in a couple of years, planets are moving, circling around the sun. It has been taken into consideration when we say, or when we, it is not a prediction, it is a kind of forecasting or guideline. It has been given to different signs, just like a traffic signs on the on the road, for you to sail smoothly. But whatever you have inherited over a period of your birth, that is predominantly showcase, or predominantly it is shown actually, it is already there. With that particular asset and liabilities, we are traveling in this world. So now 2020, how these planets are indicating certain signs, that we can look at through different signs. And Vedic astrology mostly, or essentially, it is into moon sign, not as sun sign. Westerners look into sun sign mostly, but in Vedic astrology we go into specifically moon sign. For example, in Aries there are 3 stars. It is a 30 degree, everybody knows that. So Ashwini, first star, it is 13 degree 20 minutes first, so 0 to 13 degree 20 minutes, it is Ashwini star. Then again, next 13 degree 20 minutes, Apabharani star, and next a portion of 3 degree 20 minutes is Kritika star. So these 3 stars are called as moon signs. So we look at from that perspective. So it is not sun sign, it is moon sign.
Okay.
So from the moon angle, we can give the indicators.
Okay, so right now Dr. Sharma is going to give you guys what's going to happen for you, Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio, in 2020, a rough idea of what's going to happen. So for the people watching this, Dr. Sharma, should they look at, when they're listening to you, should they pay attention to their moon sign and not their sun sign?
Yeah, moon sign.
So as you're watching this, pay attention to your moon sign, okay? So there's a bunch of free astrology charts online, so go and check out what's your moon sign and watch this video, because this is very important information. Because think about it, right? Like he's saying, like if you're gonna be riding down the road of 2020, and if you see what signs come up, then you'll know exactly what to do and when to do it, right? So Dr. Sharma now is going to go through the different signs and sort of give an overview of what's to be expected.
Sure. So it is more or less a guideline for us to be, caution wherever we are expected to be, or so we are in control. So this is a set of guidelines based on the planetary position. It is not the actual happening or a prediction kind of thing. It is a guideline or forecasting something where we are, some more, we cautiously deliver our deliverables or karma or action.
Right.
So it's a riding on the road.
So it's a guideline, okay? And so one of the reasons why I wanted to have him share his information with you guys is because I had 2 sessions with Dr. Sharma, okay? My first session with him was 2 years ago, and we had never met before. Synchronicity brought us together, and he read my chart, and he basically said that on September 10th there was going to be a huge change. And little did he know, my last day at work, I quit corporate on September 10th. So he didn't know that prior to that. And then he told me I was going to have stomach issues, and I actually had a bacteria in my gut. And then he also told me pay attention to your patience, because that's something you need to work on and focus on. So just in terms of, as you're listening to this is the overview for you, if you're a Taurus, if you're a Pisces, if you're a Libra. But if you want more detailed information, right, like when is the right, if you're an entrepreneur, when is the right day to launch your product, your service, your program, or when is it the good time frame for you to get married, to have a child, or maybe like what are some really good luck periods for you, and maybe some periods where you should pay attention more to your health and such. So if you want that detailed description, that would be a one-on-one session with him. And I just had another one-on-one session with him before filming this, and I'm so excited because, like I told you guys, 2020 is going to be amazing. And so I'm getting ready to launch a few programs, and he told me when are good dates to launch those so that my programs can be as successful as possible. So if you want that, you can click on the link in the bio in the description, and it'll take you to his website where you can schedule some time with him. And he's a very busy man. You know, he's flying to Malaysia tomorrow night. I had to beg him to come and speak with us. And you definitely want to take advantage of him while you can, because this opportunity doesn't come very often. So take it away.
2020, yeah. So let's start with Aries. Okay, Aries moon sign. You know, the indicators is a good indication, good sign is more of a luck. So luck is in all the way through, luck and happiness, and little challenges in career. So these are the indicators, okay, for Aries. Now Taurus, considering the Jupiter and Saturn, the major planetary, planet transitions is happening over a period of, in couple of months from now. So for Taurus, the journey through unknown path and unknown ways without any credible information or without proper understanding, it is in the card, and obstacles in general. So never ever try to go down with your values, your strength, and you focus on your strength, don't focus on your weakness.
Yes, and I know that sounded a little bit pessimistic, but I'm a Taurus, and I actually see this as an opportunity because, right, when challenges come, those are challenges to help us expand and to grow, right? We're only going to become stronger.
Exactly. But again, next is Gemini. For Gemini is something like going to be a great year in terms of relationship, marriage, and improved and happy relationship is seen.
So if you have a Gemini partner, put a ring on it, okay? This is the year to put a ring on it.
I don't know. Yeah. So again, so these are all, again, depends on the individual native horoscope. That has to be considered when we read through 2020 forecasting or guidelines, without which, it is a kind of, unwanted information, maybe less information, maybe more information. So we have to keep it in mind. It varies according to the,
native chart.
Native chart. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe schedule a session with him and then put a ring on it.
And then Cancer is something you can supersede your enemies. It is on card. Yeah. So it is on card. For Leo, it is recognition, appreciation. Health troubles, little health troubles are seen. In jobs, new projects are gonna come, new business. It's on card. It's 2020. Okay. And Virgo. Next, moving to Virgo, it is investment in property. It is good time to investment in make an investment in property. And at times your efforts are not being valued, dishonored. So that is so. Don't be so pessimistic. Again, you work on your optimistic kind of thing. Yeah? Libra, a short journey are seen. Foreign journey, a journey to abroad, to another countries are seen.
So
Traveling, yeah, good time. Yeah, traveling happens. So more on, but the stress level will be more on the higher side. Stress level will be on the higher side. So that you should take control of that. And then again,
so manage
obstacles.
your stress, meditate.
Yeah. For Scorpion, again, it's a good period, very good period for wealth gain. It's a good family life, good relationship. Okay, improved family life, family relationship. It is on the card. Okay, so all the more money gain.
Oh, okay. So focus on your family, and you're gonna be getting more income. Something like that.
Yeah,
right?
something
like that.
So for Sagittarius, again, it is something kind of small disturbances in family relationship altogether. So work on that. So you have to be more patient and while
Loving,
talking to your
compassionate.
compassionate. Yeah, wandering here and there without any purpose, whiling away time without any purpose. Spending time sitting idle, laziness. That kind of suggestion indicators are there.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that for if your moon sign is Sagittarius, then you're going to be a little bit more relaxed and lazy. Okay, so maybe now it's a good time to get a coach so you can have an accountability partner.
Capricorn. Main point is unexpected expenses. So budgeting may not work in the right fashion.
Okay.
So that's one point where you have to look at it, and loss of valuable things.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that should be taken care.
So maybe they should get insurance, right? There's theft insurance. Also, something that I do for my finances is I create an emergency fund. So this is like, in case I drop my phone and it breaks, then I just tap into that, right? Because they're going to have accidents, right?
I would put it in a different way, different dimension. This time is good for investment on fixed assets, so that we do not have any liquid money to spend.
Okay.
So you can buy a plot or house or immovable asset, fixed assets.
Okay.
Or you can deposit your money for a term deposit kind of thing.
Okay, so good time to buy property.
Yeah. For Aquarius, it is a kind of wealth gain. Yeah. But challenges, if you look at challenges, sort of legal implications, unpleasant happenings are on the card for Aquarius.
Okay.
So, but from the wealth part, it is gaining period. From the promotion angle, in the career angle, it is gaining period, a promotion, or expecting if you are expecting some accolade, some recognition, some appreciation, it will happen.
Okay, so ask for a promotion. Be confident and make sure you ask for it, because you're never going to get what you don't ask for.
Yeah. Next is last is Pisces. Pisces.
Pisces.
Oh, Pisces. Oh.
Yeah.
So Pisces, change in career, job, span of authority, your authority control. So change in your span of authority, business aspects or responsibilities, etc. Fulfillment of your wishes is seen for Pisces.
That's amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And again, remember, you're always in control. These are landmarks.
Exactly.
These are just signs for you to take advantage of the perfect time and opportunity, right? Because you're always in control and you have unlimited power to seize all these opportunities and make the most of them. Because the power's in your hands, right? They're creating the reality.
We are the creators of our own destiny.
Yes.
We are responsible for the way we are.
Exactly. And if you guys want a more detailed analysis of what to expect in 2020 and afterwards, make sure to click the link in the description and you can book a session with Dr. Sharma. Again, this is absolutely incredible information if you're an entrepreneur or if you plan on getting married or having kids or any big changes, right? When are the good times to make these decisions, to launch that product? Or what should I pay attention to in terms of my health? Is it my eyes? Is it my abdomen? So these are the sort of questions that you can ask him and he'll tell you about it. Because what's valuable about Vedic astrology, having experienced this, is that it actually looks into your past lives, right? And we've been around for so many lifetimes.
Yeah, we take into consideration your tendencies.
Yeah, right.
That
so
is
your
the catchy part.
characteristics,
Yeah.
right? So what are the characteristics
What
that
are
you
you?
need to let go of, right? That you need to fix in order for you to unlock that unlimited power that you have inside. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys have an amazing 2020. Much love.
Thank you. Thank you all. Wish you all success. Thank you.
Thank you.